Call that a movie? Yeah, right.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the place, Rehab was hatching a plan to erase his name from the list to pay for his crimes, like setting Joe on fire too many times. Jimmy was snoring and dreaming of math, while DJ was taking a girly bubble bath. Joe was still whining, trapped in a pit, while Ruiz was in the bathroom taking a...
Hey, I got some damn privacy here.
Oh, yes, of course. Terribly sorry. When all of a sudden, they heard a loud crack. Jimmy said in his sleep,
No, Mommy. You rub my back.
DJ screamed like a woman, who was now in the buff. Ruiz still on his throne, saying,
Yeah, that's the stuff.
To see what was the ruckus, they all went to the roof, and they saw an old reindeer missing a hoof. Holy crap, they exclaimed. That's freaking hardcore! You have no idea, said the reindeer. I lost it in the war.
Ow! My antler!
Give them something to put in their stocking.
I'll see you in the South Pole! Okay, that was weird. Now back to our tale. Where's Santa? Asked Rehab. The elves, they rebelled. They were working like slaves. They're gonna cut off his head in a matter of days. Yeah, that sucks, said Rehab, not giving a care. So what are you guys doing way over here? We freaked out, said the reindeer, with a hint of disgrace. We didn't want to end up getting shot in the face! Wait a second, said Joe, with a huge lack of joy. Who's gonna make all the world's plushie toys? My teddies are treasures, and so are my ducks. I love them so much, 'cause my real friends just suck. Holy crap, thought Rehab. He raised a good point. We gotta break that old fat man out of the joint! If we do, he'll owe us an enormous debt. We'd exploit him for all that he's worth and be set. Alright, losers, screamed Rehab as he jumped in the sleigh. It's time for Digital Planet to save the day! They took off like a rocket. Jimmy barked in the back. DJ was still naked? Seriously, what's up with that? They reached the North Pole with astonishing speed. As they all thought of presents, their eyes glistened with greed. They snuck round the workshop beneath halls that were decked, then made like Solid Snake and snapped an elf's neck. We're in, they said. We're in, they said, next to the lock they just... The elves stormed in the room, candy canes at their sides. Jimmy and Postal and whipped out one of their eyes. The battle was fierce and bloody as sin. It looked like our heroes were going to win! But the battle had turned when those psychotic little elves started attaching live bombs to themselves! Our heroes were frightened and retreated like babies, except for one reindeer who contracted rabies? They ran till they reached a door with a bright red X. The reindeer stayed back, our heroes perplexed. "What's wrong?" asked Rehab, covered in gore. The reindeer screamed, "You must get away from that door!" But just then, they saw an old fat man tied up in chains. "It's Santa!" they said, as he was writhing in pain. They raced to untie him, when down from the sky fell a cage that captured them and crushed a poor guy. "Screw this!" screamed Rehab as he picked up a rock and chucked it at the X door, releasing the lock. Out came Frosty the Snowman, now free from his prison, as he started killing every single elf in his vision. "Sweet," said our heroes in awe. Frosty busted the cage and broke through the wall. They untied Santa, as an elf they thought that was dead screamed, "Die, infidel!" and went for his head. "I don't think so," said Santa, as he reached in his coat, knocked the elf down and stuck a 12 gauge down his throat. "Santa's a pimp!" they exclaimed. The elf cried in dismay. "Merry Christmas!" said Santa, and blew him away. Santa thanked Digital Panic for all their hard work, and told Rehab he was still an egotistical jerk. They parted ways as DP went back to their HQ. And I guess they had a barbecue? Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Christmas morning, they found presents as big as the tree. DJ got clothes, and Joe a new teddy. Rehab's was massive, unlike his soul. He opened it up, and yup, you guessed it, just a big lump of coal. What the? Merry Christmas, everybody! From all of us here at Digital Panic to you, we just want to let you know that Jesus loves you.